La filarmónica vuelve a su casa. Megadeth en Argentina. 22 de agosto, Luna Park. Nueva función, 23 de agosto. Anticipadas por Ticket Portal y sus puntos de venta. Megadeth en Argentina.
Todo bien, es Kiko acá. Y voy a hacer las respuestas por audio, ¿ok? Pero para tu transcribir y después utilizar por escrito, ¿ok? Y no por audio. Entonces voy a hacer en inglés porque ya está todo en inglés acá, ¿ok? So first, my opinion about the album, of course, is everybody's very satisfied with the result and very happy and stoked by the reactions of the fans. And I believe we could find a good combination of keeping the legacy of Megadeth, all, you know, the Megadeth sound, the Megadeth style, and also bring something new, something 2016, something fresh in terms of sound, in terms of ideas. So I think it was good balance. Well, if you don't count the pre-production, because of course some ideas Dave brought it, and I don't know when he recorded, but I joined. It was mainly May through August, something like that, you know. But it was like maybe 2 months, very intense, of pre-production, drums, bass, my guitars. Then I left, and then Dave kept doing his guitar parts and vocals. Then it was the mixing process and mastering. So it was a very normal time. But of course the pre-production and the composition time was longer, and it was even before I joined the band. So I don't have the perfect idea how long it took the whole process. The differences between Megadeth and Angra, there's a lot of common stuff, of course, but we both bands is a heavy metal band, and we have same references in a way. Well, Angra, we could say that have some references of Megadeth as well. Angra is more progressive, and we throughout the years we try to be more Brazilian in a way, you know, and regarding the rhythms, regarding the melodies and harmonies. Megadeth is considered thrash metal, so it's different, but there's a lot of common things in terms of harmonies, in terms of style. So of course the tempo of the songs are quite different. So some scales, some harmonies, Angra can be more open and more happier. Megadeth is always has this thrash metal kind of chords, kind of a harmony that Angra also uses, but Angra uses all the other stuff as well. Well, Mustaine is a self-taught guitarist, and he's really based on the rhythm stuff. He created the thrash metal sound, the way to play that guitar riffs. And I was a guy that started with acoustic guitar, and I was really much into being a skilled guitar player, kind of practicing the technique, and then learning a lot about harmony. I was giving lessons a lot, so I was studying the names and the whys and the do's and don'ts in music. So we have a very different background, music background. So it's cool because we kind of can talk about music and complete each other in a way, So it works pretty well, our partnership as guitarists in the band. In Brazil, there's a great other bands as well. Of course, Sepultura and Angra, we could play out of Brazil and do tours out of Brazil, release the albums all over the place. So other bands in Brazil, they have more difficulties to do that. But there was a great metal bands in Brazil as well. And of course, Sepultura came a few years earlier than Angra, but for sure there's a legacy there, and then we were both bands kind of motivated a lot the musicians that loves the style to pursue their careers outside of Brazil as well. Yeah, I know that Argentina loves a lot Megadeth. I saw the DVD, and I know I've been in Argentina many times, and I know how much the intention of the fans. And I believe with Megadeth it's going to be even more. So I'm looking forward to go to Argentina. Yes, I really remember about this meeting, the photo session for Burn magazine like 8-10 years ago. Yes, I really remember. Yeah, all pretty much the stuff we were talking about, dogs and capoeira and some martial arts. And I remember the moments that we took the pictures and the place, and then the photographer and the people from Burn magazine that I'm a friend of, Naomi Ono, for instance. So it was really cool for me to be in a Burn magazine. It's not an easy magazine to be in the cover, not at all. It's always great and big names on the cover, and I was amazed. It was amazing for me to be there. It was during the time that we just released the album Temple of Shadows, and it was an album that we were like voted on Burn magazine like the best album of the year, best cover and best songs and all that. So we had a lot of awards, and best band of the year I think too. And then that's why they put me together with Megadeth when we were there playing on Loud Park Festival, which is a big metal festival in Japan. Yeah, we didn't drink beer, but what happened is I went to Nashville, and then he showed me the city. We just drove around. Actually had some coffee. We had lunch, then coffee in another place, and then we drove around and went to his house, and he was showing me some stuff, and then we had dinner, and like just hanging and talking the whole day. He wanted to know me as a person. The first contact with the band was at the studio, so it was not really like a band thing, because in the studio now you don't. It's not like doing a tour that you have this a tour life that you always every day together in hotels and traveling. In the studios, like I came and Chris Adler was there, so I was with Chris Adler and Mustaine, and then Dave Ellefson came to record the bass. And then Chris left, and then David left, and it was only me and Dave. And then I left, and Dave was alone recording the voice. So it's like it's a bit different the vibe, And then you have the producer, and then you have the engineers and the all the staff kind of helping. So it's a different vibe than a tour. I think the tour you have more this sense of group because you go on stage and play together. The studio is like you play only your parts, and you play like for many hours the same thing, so it's pretty different. Well, the next question I kind of didn't understand what means maybe the possibility of playing. Yes, well, for me it's great. It has been great. I'm doing this interview here now. I'm in Istanbul in Turkey, and we have a festival, a show tomorrow, headlining a festival. Then we still have like 4 or 5 shows in Europe. We've been here for a month and a half, and before we're touring in US. So it's a beautiful experience for me, and there's a great people in the band, great crew, and everything is perfect. Everything is great. The music, I love it, and then to be part of the legacy of Megadeth, to be in their history is something amazing for me, for sure. And I know it's going to be very motivating for all the South American musicians, then if you just, keep your dreams and keep working hard, and then you can, achieve your dreams. You can, things that you've never imagined, I remember in 91 to be watching, in the crowd there in Rock in Rio watching Megadeth. And then, years and years after, doing a lot of great stuff with Angra, also traveling all over the world and recording great albums and stuff like that. Then now I'm playing with Megadeth, and kind of every time that I go on stage, I kind of remember this moment that I was there in the crowd, and now I'm on stage with them. So that's great. And for the last one, of course, I have great memories from Buenos Aires since the first times that we played in the 90s, and every time we came back, the crowd is amazing, the fans are amazing, and I really love to play in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, and now we're gonna do shows in Neuquén, and for me it's gonna be very interesting because I really know Argentina only Buenos Aires, so it's gonna be great to know a little bit more from Argentina, other cities.